Welcome to this week's episode of Mental Wellness Insights, bringing sunlight into mental health. In this episode, Elizabeth Njogu speaks about challenges parents face while bringing up children with developmental disabilities. Elizabeth echoes the tribulations of so many such parents. I urge you to kindly watch to the end, and if there is any way at all you are able to help, particularly with diapers or supplements, please reach out. This conversation continues in part 2 next week. Please subscribe to this channel and support our quest to reach out to as many people as possible through sharing. Blessings. Welcome to this session, and thank you very much for accepting to do this. I know it's not easy. It takes courage to do this. Now we will start by you introducing yourself.
I'm Elizabeth, a mother of 3, married, saved, 3 children, 1 girl, 2 boys, and 1 girl is born different, abled, who have a challenge of cerebral palsy, who is Wajiro, and the firstborn, almost turning 10 years by next year.
Thank you very much. Now, today we want to talk about the challenges of bringing up a child with developmental disability. So we want to start by you telling us, Wajiro is your firstborn.
Yes.
When was she born?
She was born March 2014.
March 2014.
Yeah.
When did you notice that she had some challenge?
To be precise, I noticed when she was some few weeks, and that when the doctor called me and told me that your child was born and was not able to cry. By then I couldn't understand what she was talking about. So she told me that your child didn't cry, and out of her lack of cry, she will not attain milestone as per compared to other children. To me, I just took it lightly, and it never bothered me. So by then she was in the nursery, and she took 5 days. Then we were in the ward for like a day, and then we were discharged home. By then I was advised to go and take her back after 2 weeks. So when I was told to bring her back, I never knew there was something they have noticed with her. So there was like they were just doing the follow-up, and they could not be open to me to tell me that this the behind what we are doing is because of this and this. So we went home. After 2 weeks, I took her back to the hospital. Nothing was done. They just weighed her kilos, and then I was asked whether she's nursing well, and I said yes. Then after like 5 months, those clinics were after 2 weeks, after 1 month, and after 5 months, someone just asked me, how comes your daughter is 5 months and she's not able to sit? And even after asking me that question, I never thought that it's something serious. Me, I was a first-time mother. I could understand. So after 6 months, that's when someone now intervened, and that was my sister-in-law. And she told me, we must take this kid to the hospital. The way her milestone, her neck is not stable. She's not sitting. And by then we took her to Kenyatta, and from there, now we started the journey.
Now, you said after giving birth, you used to take her to clinic.
Yes.
During these clinic visits, you were never explained?
No, nothing. Nothing. But I explained that my child could not put her legs, bearing the weight. When you put her in your thighs, she could not bear the weight. And they told me that her calcium level is low. So they told me to go and buy calcium supplement. And I bought supplement, but it never changed. Yes.
Now, when you are expecting Shiro, was there anything that you noticed that was not, it
No.
was a normal pregnancy?
Very normal.
And birth?
Birth was abnormal.
Yeah.
And actually, after now the due day, the timing, I went to like 2 scans. One scan which gave the D-day, but the pain couldn't, the labor didn't appear by that time. So I took myself to the hospital. I was told, if you don't have labor, you just go back home. I went home and I waited for the labor for 1 week. After now counting, actually we are always told that you can give birth 40 plus. By the time I was taking myself to the hospital, 40 weeks had already elapsed. Now these 2 other weeks have added themselves, yet there is no labor. So I went 10 back, and I was still told, if at all you don't have labor, you just go back home. So I went home. That was now the second time. And I could count and see these births have taken too long. When the labor came, I went to the hospital. It was so prolonged to an extent that I felt the labor at 10 in the evening, at night. But I told my mom, we can go to the hospital in the morning. So by 7, we were in the hospital. I was in labor all throughout the day. Even at night, I had still labor. I was taken to the labor ward. They could see my, what do we call them? I don't know. The erosion. Yes. From the time I reported to the hospital, it was 6 centimeter. And even at 8 in the evening, it was still 6 centimeter. And nurses could actually, they called the doctor and told him, this woman, we don't see how she's going to give in a normal way. You just prepare her and take her to the theater. The doctor was reluctant. He just said, right now I'm not doing any CS, add her another time. So he just walked away. So my time was added. By midnight is the time I was being taken to the theater. By that time, I was sedated, the whole body. I couldn't know what happened. By the time the baby was being brought in the bed, I was so exhausted. To myself, I couldn't understand whether she cried or not. Me, I didn't know anything.
No, so it's the doctors who told you later that
Yes.
she did not cry.
Yes.
All right. Now, our topic today are the challenges that you have faced. And you are speaking for so many people who have children with developmental disabilities who probably are not able to speak. Maybe they do not have the courage to speak.
Sure.
What are the challenges? And I want you to open up and just speak raw challenges that you have gone through since your daughter, you realize your daughter is not developing normally.
Concerning the challenges, I think there are too many, but
Yeah.
I will just highlight some of what me myself have gone through, and maybe if I can relate to others, I will still put some points there. One is emotional challenge. Well, as you compare your child with other children of the same age, right now I'll be very I will just put her, right now she's supposed to be in grade 4, yet she's still at home. Her growth, in terms of her growth, I can say she's just have the same height of the same, as you compare to other, the same age group, she have the same.
So the physical growth
is okay.
Is okay.
Yes, but the developmental issue, the milestones,
Yeah.
is what is a big challenge, and that will cause me to be emotionally drained.
So when you see other children of her age, what do you feel?
To some extent, I usually feel bad. You feel like my daughter right now, she could be serving me tea, she could be washing my utensils, she could be helping in one way or another. Yet it's me as a mother who is doing all what she's supposed to be doing. So it drains me emotionally. You get sometimes you'll be stressed up as you know others what they are doing, and you see your child is not able to do such.
So that is the emotional
challenge.
Yeah. And what other challenges?
Other challenges, apart from now being emotional, other challenges, much is finances, because to keep up or to maintain a special need kid is too expensive. Very expensive in terms of she needs therapy. By the time she was 5 months, we started a journey of therapy. And now she's turning 10 years, we are still doing therapy. Actually, we do home therapy twice a week. That is money, which is needed. And then on top of it, you see you need to supplement her in terms of medication. Supplementing in terms of the food that you're giving her maybe could not have the nutrient value content as you say that you are giving her food. When will you attain maybe with calcium level? When will you attain maybe supplementing the brain with the food that is needed?
By the way, what food does Shiro eat?
She eats mashed food. She can't eat githeri. She can't eat dry food. So whatever you are cooking, you must make sure it has soup for you to mash that food for her. Right now, she's not able to swallow, to chew. So you need very tender food as compared to Kamau. Kamau can serve him with githeri, Shiro cannot. Financial issue also go to the rank of she needs diapers. She can't speak for herself that she want to go to Susu. So she still need diapers. And you recall that from day one she had been under diapers. And even now she's turning 10 years, she's still under diapers. And the diapers that you have, she will have the special diapers. Because the more she's growing, you cannot use the baby diapers. She needs something that will not squeeze her muscles, squeeze her body. So you go to that pant diapers, or else you go for adult diapers, which are too expensive. That is financial. Financial. You need a devices like this one. This is a device. For you to make such a device, it's money. It requires money. We have other things you can see there. They are called weights. These blue things here. I bought it for one leg and for other because they are sold as a pair. It is 2,400. So you go to that rank of you want to see her comfortable. You want to see her attain that milestone. So you yourself, you will deny yourself even eating well or wearing well because you want to see your daughter attaining those milestones. So finances is a big challenge to keep up with the children.
Do you worry about her future?
To some extent, yes. And for now, she will get to teenage level. And my worry is, my God, will my daughter start experiencing menstrual periods while she's still in this condition? She's growing. Lazima, you will have to think how will it be.
Do you ever think apart from her condition, does she normally fall sick now, these normal sicknesses, maybe cold or malaria or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
How does she express herself when she is not well?
Her eating habit will go raw. She'll not take food. She'll not eat as per when she's okay. Her portions will go down. She'll still be fatigued. She's not sleeping well. Yeah.
So again, the fact that the child is sick, but she's not able at her age to express herself on the type of sickness she's going through, you have to still treat her like she was a baby.
True.
That's another
challenge. Yeah.
Okay, and what about, there is a parent who told me that many times she feels guilty that she was not able to protect her child from these issues. Do you ever feel some guilt within you?
Me too. The guilt issue have never been an issue to me. And what maybe by then I was so bitter with the doctor because I knew it was for his negligence. I knew it was for his negligence. By the time he heard what the nurses said, my daughter could not be the same the way she is.
So feeling of bitterness.
Yes.
And thinking probably if he would have done
right
something
thing.
earlier,
Yeah.
Your daughter would not have been. So feeling, Okay, what about some people feel isolation?
Sure. And that will come in terms of maybe your social part. You feel like you're not okay. You're not okay. You're not able to interact with people because some will not understand you. Some will want you get yourself maybe some friends, they withdrew. They can't understand you. When they visit, maybe they see how your daughter is feeding. They will feel maybe they're offended in one way or another. In terms of she's not able to chew, she'll eat when it's like she's throwing the food out. Someone will feel she's not okay or he is not okay when the child is behaving the same. And you get it like you are living a life of your own. And social also will also affect the girls that you have maybe to nurse your children, the house help that you get. Someone will not have that big heart to accommodate.
So again, you find you're always changing caregivers
Yes.
of the children.
Yes.
How about between you? Obviously, you will tend to give more attention to Shiro. What about the other children?
I thank God because of them, because for them, in terms of attaining milestones, that's not a challenge.
Okay. What about attention? Under normal circumstance, Shiro would have been the oldest.
Yes.
And so the attention is going to be brought down to the other two children. But now, the other children are younger, but you give more attention to Shiro. How do they feel? Do you think it has some effect in these other children?
Yes, it have a big effect, because I can recall there's a day his brother just took a bag and just put on her and told her, you go to school.
Wow.
So he just feel this girl is not supposed to be here at home. She's supposed to be in school. So you see, for him, he can see, and she can even, sometimes he will tell you, Shiro is big. He's not praying. You see? It affects them also.
Have you had time with the other children to explain to them Shiro's condition?
No. So sometimes I see as if they can't relate, they can't understand.
So they just take it as it is, what they see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you have you had time with any counselor to speak to you or to speak to the family?
No.
You have never had any counselor? Okay. How about your relationship with the father, with your spouse, your husband?
I thank God because our relationship is tight, it's bond, and out of her, I see our relationship is so close because he loved the daughter so much. So our relationship is okay, have no issue, for he understand her child.
So we thank God for that. We always want to look for the positives out of life,
Yeah.
because there are some ladies in your place who are abandoned by their husbands when they have children.
True.
Like that. So we thank God for Baba Shiro.
True.
Thank you for watching till the end. Some of the challenges brought out in this conversation are emotional challenges such as comparing the child with others of the same age, financial challenges, the need for therapy, food supplements, diapers, worry about the future of the child, feeling of bitterness, feeling of isolation, not being able to interact with other people, effect on the younger siblings. Watch out for next week's episode, a continuation of the conversation with Elizabeth Njogu. Please subscribe, comment, like, click on the notification bell and share. Blessings.